and corruption. And from the Constitution itself down to all the financial regulations, you can't fault Nigerian bureaucracy. All the rules and regulations are there. It's a question of implementation. And I think the problem is that anybody will take Nigerians for granted at his own risk. You can't be a head of a department, you can't be a chief executive and steal public funds and you think you can control those below you. Nigeria will not agree. I promise to be accountable to Nigerians. And I will make sure all those that the CPC voted, from councillor, local government, to the office of the president, will be accountable to the people. And the public treasury is a trust, and nobody can tamper with it and get away with it. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, General Muhammadu Buhari. Malam Nuri Badu. The same question. How will you tackle corruption without creating social unrest in the country and without violating human rights?
Thank you. I will take it from what my respected general, what he said. Sir, Nigerians are not corrupt. Nigerians are not indisciplined. That's why we make the mistake. The system and the processes make Nigerians corrupt. There is nothing wrong. There is absolute, there is...
Excuse me. Can we please respect the people on the podium? We are here to have a conversation which hopefully will enlighten all of us. I'm going to insist on a bit of silence, otherwise I will give him more time. I will give him more time.
They are the same Nigerians that we had.
Please carry on.
The same Nigerians that we had in the 50s are the same Nigerians we had in the 60s and the same Nigerians we have in the 70s and the 80s and the 90s. There is nothing that changed. We do not have any other set of people. We are the Nigerians and we are fundamentally good people. There is nothing wrong with us. Somehow we got it wrong as a result of poor, incompetent mismanagement of those who are in charge of our own affairs. They are the ones who caused this problem. If we continue to believe that our people are indisciplined, our people are corrupt, it is like saying when you have a shoe that is pinching your leg, you must change the foot instead of changing the shoe.
I'm afraid I'm going to have to stop you quickly.
You need to.
I'm going to have to stop you, Malam Nuri Badu. You will get a chance to do a closing statement, and maybe you can add some of these things that you want to say there. Malam Shekara.
The issue of corruption is largely issue of indiscipline. And when you're talking of indiscipline, there are two byproducts. One, the leadership and the process which you use to check this problem of indiscipline. If you create the process and forget the leadership, you have a problem. If you think just the leadership and you forget the process. For example, in the past, with all due respect to my elder brother, General Muhammadu Buhari, he introduced the war against indiscipline, but as a trained guidance counselor, the process was not totally correct because they used coercion. And if you use coercion and force, the moment you remove the source of coercion and force, the whole thing goes back to zero. So this is why when he left the scene, he left it with the program. But today in Kano, I institutionalized a societal reorientation program, which we popularly refer to in Hausa as Adidi Tisahu. It is institutionalizing and injecting into the heads of everybody the spirit of doing the right thing willingly at the right time.
Thank you very much, Malam Ibrahim Shukran. Unfortunately, we've come to the end of our time. It's an engaging, very interesting, and very important conversation. We have to quickly do your closing statements, and I will do it alphabetically, starting with General Muhammadu Buhari. Like you agreed, you have 2 minutes each for your closing statements. Starting with the General, please.
Well, fellow Nigerians, it is entirely up to us this time around to choose a leadership that you can trust to lead this country for at least the next 4 years. We know the situation we are in now. We know the situation we are heading if we follow what advice Barack Obama said in the in Ghana when he came. He said the developing countries need institutions, strong institutions, rather than strong personalities. In Nigeria, we need both. We need strong people to resuscitate the institutions and make them strong. Thank you very much.
General Muhammadu Buhari, you've got a minute left. Do you want to take that minute, or you want me to move to the other candidates?
No, what I am saying is this multi-party democratic system has given Nigerians the power to choose their leadership and change them at will. So it is up to them to have the courage to choose people and to ensure that their votes count. When we say people should go and register, which we hope they have, they should go and vote. We hope they will go and vote, and they will make sure that their vote count. Then they will give opportunity, for whatever leadership they choose, to perform or not to perform. Sitting at home wouldn't work this time around. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, General Muhammadu Buhari. Malam Nuhu Ribadu.
Kadria, just to connect with what I was saying, Nigeria is a great country. We are great people. We can make it. We will build a country that all of us are going to be proud of. A country of justice, peace, and security. A country that the black man will be proud of. I believe it is possible. In 3 weeks' time, Nigerians will decide. We have an opportunity. A golden chance has come. A moment of change is here. Are we going to seize it? I believe it is the time to do so. We can change this country and give it a chance. We can remake this country. It is possible that a country like Nigeria, 150 black African country, will play its own role in the Committee of Nations in this country. And we have an opportunity to make it so. I believe of all the presidential candidates today, I'm the most competent. I'm the most experienced. I'm the one that fits in. I fit in with what Nigerians want today, the aspirations of our people. We call for a new Nigeria, and I believe it is possible. A new Nigeria is possible. That is why I'm standing. There is chance we can make it. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Malam Nuhu Ribadu. Malam Ibrahim Shekarau, your closing statement.
Thank you very much. It is believed that every Nigerian is aspiring to have good governance. And there is a global standard, global characteristics of good governance agreed by World Bank and the United Nations. Number 1 is voice and accountability. Number 2, political stability. Number 3, effectiveness in governance. Number 4, regulatory control. Number 5, rule of law. And number 6, control of corruption. So if you want good governance, my advice to voters is let them look at these characteristics. Who among the candidates, considering his past and his antecedents, can guarantee the satisfaction of these 6 standards of good governance? Whoever it is between you and your Almighty God, vote for him.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, gentlemen. Thank you, General Muhammadu Buhari, Malam Nuhu Ribadu, Malam Ibrahim Shekarau. And thank you, too, particularly to the audience who joined us today to listen to these 3 men tell us why in April we should vote for them. You have been watching the NN24 presidential debate. I am Kadria Ahmed of Next. I hope this conversation continues in our homes, in our offices. The task of electing Nigeria's president is a very important one. It is critical to our development as a nation. Keep talking, keep debating, and please make sure you go out and vote. Thank you very much and good night.